He just ran over the policeman's pen. Wow, look at that though. Hit that at a fair old speed. Nothing crazy, but neither the back nor the front door opens anymore. It's a good hit, dude. Well, that's certainly not something you expect to see, and something you hope to never see, really. I don't particularly want to speculate on what happened and whose fault it was. It's not particularly helpful. I'll leave that up to the police to figure out. God, I love this bike, dude. It's just so much fun. I know I keep moaning about wanting an upgrade, but dude, every time I jump on this thing, I have such a blast. The handling is phenomenal. The power is perfect for these roads. Lacks on track for sure. This just feels so good, dude. Oh, gotta remember I'm not wearing my leathers right now, so I can't go balls to the wall, because I love to get my knee down on that one. It's just so smooth and so perfect. It's a shame we're coming into winter already. Kind of feels like we didn't have much of a summer at all. And of course the road is now getting covered in leaves and grease and shit, so I need to be a little more careful than I normally would. But oh, just ripping it around on a motorcycle like this, you know what I mean? Oh god, I love it so much. So I'm wearing a whole bunch of heated stuff right now, and I've got little independent heat controllers with buttons that I can press and stuff. What I will say, I don't want to give you a full review yet because I'm not done with what I'm doing, but what I can say is I was terrified of the amount of faff that may be involved with heated clothing and plugging things in and routing cables and all that kind of stuff, and it wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. So that's plus point number one. Plus point number two is, oh my god, it's such a luxury. Would I use it all the time? Nah. But I mean, if I was planning a kind of wintry trip on the motorway or something, oh my god, yes. Transform the journey completely. I'm in such luxury right now, I can't even begin to describe what it's like. It's like I'm wrapped up in a duvet. I'm so happy. It's actively warming the back of my neck right now, and that feels that's what it feels like. Anyway, more about that later. Also, you may remember a while ago I was given one of these two-piece leather suits by a company called Visage in India to try. I've been waiting for a buddy of mine. His name's Jamie. He's got a YouTube channel called Jamie FYD. He does car videos. A friend of mine, he was on holiday in the States. I've been waiting for him to get back. He got back middle of last week, end of last week, I think, a few days ago. And I'm planning a meeting with him to discuss a collaborative video where he helps me test this suit. So more to come on that as well in the near future. Also, I was in London for 3 days over the weekend. It is Tuesday today, Halloween, and the family and I went to Woking on Friday morning. We went and picked up my boy and then headed to Woking to stay with some family friends, and we went to London Saturday. We went to the Lego store, we went to the M&M's store, we went to the Natural History Museum to look at the blue whale exhibit, which was pretty insane. It was my boy's first time in London. It was his first time on the tube, the subway. The whole trip blew his mind, man. Absolutely blew his tiny mind. He loved it. He loved it. It was a pleasure to take him. We went ice skating as well. It was his first time on ice, and oh my god, you should have heard the bullshit that came out of this kid's mouth. He was like, never been ice skating before, but it's really easy. All you do is this, and then he'd do this kind of weird dance thing in the kitchen at our friend's house. Just like, this is how you skate. It's easy. You just move your feet like this, Dad. Just like this. And I'm not exactly the most proficient ice skater, but when I was younger, I used to date a girl who played ice hockey. So we used to ice skate. So I was listening to this kid tell me all this shit about how to ice skate. Kid's never been on ice in his life. He's never even worn a pair of ice skates. And I'm just like, yeah, buddy. Yep, that's it. No problem. Yeah, you got it. Easy peasy, dude. Yep, no worries there. And we hit the ice. okay, after this long day at the museum. So about 5 o'clock I think we managed to get on the ice, and it's beautiful. They've got a Christmas tree in the middle, even though it's fucking October. There's lights on all the trees surrounding the ice rink, and it's just beautiful. There's purple lights everywhere, there's fairy lights everywhere. It just looks great. And we hit the ice, right? My son, myself, and my 70-year-old mum. My mum used to skate when she was younger, and I mean much younger. So she was terrified, bless her, of falling over and breaking a hip. Her words, not mine. And so she's kind of clinging to the edge, walking her way around the ice rink, because it's been a while. I think like she hasn't skated since she was about 17 or something like this, but she did really well, to give her dues. So it ends up being like me and my kid, and I'm trying to teach him how to do this, and he's trying to walk, right? If you imagine like the kind of Acme cartoon style, they've just run off the edge of a building and now they're in midair but their legs are still moving. He's like doing this, he's like running on the spot, not moving. The kid falls over so many times. But bless him, I admire his determination, because not once did he give up, not once did he complain. He just got back up, carried on going like a champ. But this kid was hitting ass to ice constantly, and it's not to say that I just like stood there and watched him, because of course I didn't. I was holding his hand the whole time, and I was picking him up, and when I could stop him hitting the ice, of course I did. So my arm was as achy as anything, dude, trying to keep this kid from slamming his nose on the ice or something. Bless him. But it was an amazing time. We all had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It was fantastic, but bloody tiring, I'll tell you that much. I think we got up at 8 that morning and we didn't get back till 8 that evening, and of course we were on the subway and we walked something like 6 miles over the day. It was just mental. So it was nice to get away. We ended up getting home Sunday about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because we try and get my boy back home by 6. And now of course I'm back full swing into the contract. My deadline is mid-November, so I've got another couple of weeks to go, and then we're done and dusted. I'm a little behind, hello mate, because a lot of the footage needs to be filmed outside, and the weather here has been so bad for so long that I've had to film little bits here and there, dribs and drabs, but it'll be done by deadline. I'll make sure of that, of course. But anyway, people, just want to keep you guys up to date on what's going on. And of course I wish my subscriber that I met today the best of luck, hello, in his recovery. And in the meantime, guys, I've been Smo. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.